What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to more Assassin's Creed Origins exclusive gameplay from your host, CenterStrain01. Again, thank you to Ubisoft for allowing me to come out and play this game. So today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to use that custom waypoint system. Now, as you can see, we have set a custom marker, and Bayek is following that marker. Then you can switch over to Sinew, and then you can actually kind of follow the path and see the path that he's going to be taking, see if there's enemies on the path that might get in his way. It's a good way for you to explore while you're waiting for Bayek to get to the point of origin. Let's say if you're new to the game and you haven't went around and done all the viewpoints, so therefore you can't fast travel to a specific area and you actually have to get there and it's really, really far away, this is like the perfect way for you to do something while you're doing that instead of just following a certain path. And I thought when the developer showed me this, I thought this was really, really fun and cool and a unique way to explore the world while Bayek is doing something else, just so that you're keeping yourself busy as much as possible and kind of looking around and whatnot. Now, if anything happens to Bayek along the way, he'll automatically do that, and you'll be out of, you won't be controlling Sinew anymore, so then you have to actually go back in there. If like enemies come around and start attacking, or a wild animal starts attacking or something like that, you won't be able to continue to use it. So always know that you're safe, because the game will tell you and it will switch back to Bayek's view if something goes wrong. So we're going to go ahead and follow the marker again. We have set up a new waypoint because I want to show you kind of exactly how it works here. And just look at the beautifulness of the game. As you can see, if there's something in the way just like that, it'll stop. So you obviously want to make sure, or you can't really, you know, you're going to stop every now and then for some reason like that, but I think it's still a really cool effect. Now, obviously, you can't set a waypoint to like kind of do a diagonal like I'm doing now, so it have to follow roads. So you might have to go the long way around to get to a specific objective when it's actually not as far as you would normally think. So now we're going to go ahead and head into another little side mission here. So let's get started.
Did you ever see work as fine as Oniris's?
I wish I could afford one of his weapons. Did you ever see the Serpent of Serapis? A spear light as a feather and sharper than Sobek's tooth.
With such a spear...
This side mission is going to allow us to grab this spear.
Ah, the Serpent of Serapis. You have heard the tragic tale?
Not the whole of it.
Oh, it was a true masterpiece. The shaft wrapped with water-hardened leather. The blade hammered out of the metal of heaven.
I would love to see it.
Impossible. I crafted it for one of Apollodorus' captains when I lived in Sais, but Sefeto's soldiers killed him. That is the reason I left.
Sefeto?
Yes, Sefeto the firebrand, who governs Sais with flame and fear. One of his bootlickers stole the spear that bears my mark.
Outrageous. Can you not get it back?
The man is beyond my reach. He sails on one of Sefeto's triremes on Meriatus Lake.
Ah, I hate a bully. My travels take me far and wide. If I come across him, I will look for your spear.
I would love nothing more than to hear of his fall. If you manage it, the Serpent of Serapis is yours.
Alright, so this is just another side mission that you can stumble across. And again, all gameplay is being played on the Xbox One X in 4K. But again, I probably will be playing this game on PC, as the Xbox One X doesn't actually come out until after the release of this game. I always love, I know it's such a simple detail and it's been done in other games, but I just love when you can call your horse and just have him chase you and then get on seamlessly and then continue to move. I don't know why, I think it's really cool. This game just does a great job at setting up the atmosphere. I feel like the colors are the best colors, vivid detail that I've seen in an Assassin's Creed game before. I mean, if you compare this to Assassin's Creed 1, I mean, which had like a specific darker, colder color to it, this one just feels so much more alive. Which Black Flag actually had that definitely as well. And since this is made by the Black Flag team, I guess you can consider that the norm. And you can stumble across these little tiny missions here where you're helping, you know, certain people and things like that to get yourself some extra points. Now, in fighting any animals, your best bet is to use arrows, as you'll do a lot more damage with arrows than you will with any type of melee weapon. Or you can just use a sleep dart, take it out. Unfortunately, you can't assassinate it, which I think would have been cool. But as soon as you hit it, it'll start waking up, and you can get a good few hits in there. So it's just, you know, another way of doing things. But you'll also notice that using sleep darts are going to be the key to success if you're tackling missions that are way above you as well. And I'll show that in another video when I do a mission that is much, much harder and difficult than the level that I am at. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to where this thing is. Now, you're going to see a bit of Alexandria straight ahead. I am going to have a video showing you as much of Alexandria that I can, but we couldn't actually go to Alexandria. It was blocked off. So you'll see a cut here because the ship is actually on the Alexandria side, and the ship will change places, right? But where I was at the specific time, the ship was on the Alexandria border, and I couldn't go into there. So I had to this isn't going to happen to you because none of this will be blocked off. This is only purposes for the demo. So even though I can't actually go to this location here where the ship is, I'm going to restart a checkpoint, but then the ship will be somewhere else. It won't be on that side, so then I'll be able to get to it. But I did make like a good 5 minutes of me kind of looking as closely as possible to Alexandria so you guys can like take a little small kind of sneak peek of it. But as you can see here, I went ahead and skipped over to here, so now the ship is on our side, so I can actually do this mission. And this is just a small side mission that allows you to get a really, really good weapon. So, again, it's always completely optional for you. And yes, for those of you that have been wondering, you can fight underwater.
I'll kill you, Magi, and take your weapons as a trophy!
So the game automatically kind of tells itself that you're near, even if they can't see you. It's just, I guess, to create tension. And you see that white thing show up, that's just saying that there's a bunch of guards that are near you. On the side of the screen.
Don't know about you, but something is watching me.
You are correct.
Understood. I'm awake.
We just gotta wait for the right moment, because we want to do this as stealthy as possible here, at least in the beginning. And we just made that.
Magnificent. Clearly the work of that master from Sao Village. The Serpent of Serapis is a weapon worthy of the gods.
And you actually don't have to do anything else. You can actually just go ahead and leave. But I think for good measure, we're going to go ahead and take out these guys. You got to make sure that there's nothing in your way when you throw it. The sleep darts are really going to come in handy for those tougher enemies too.
Hey, what the...
But as you can see, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the silent the assassination prompt didn't appear.
Let's dirty now!
But we can show off some combat. Obviously, the lock-on feature is back, and you've got your shield. So use your parry and take out enemies pretty quickly. And that takes care of him. The game does a great job at actually making you feel tense for every single battle that you do, because you can die very, very easily. Even on easy, and I will show different difficulties in the game. But we picked up a new weapon, so let's take a look at it. And I do like how they do tell you whether or not a certain weapon is going to be better than the one that you're currently equipped. And you can have multiple weapons equipped on each side, so that's pretty cool. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to have plenty more coming on the way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.